Hey everybody, welcome back to Building Up. My name is Tyler, and if you've watched any of my stuff before, you'll probably notice my background is different this time around, and that's because I recently moved back in with my family for a bit. I also took a short break from making content while I was moving, but I am back, and I'm just going to do a quick tour of my new setup as I sort of settle back into making videos again. And as a little disclaimer, my space here is a lot smaller than my old place was, so it's super cluttered, and unfortunately it also means you won't be seeing the whole collection because a lot of it had to go into storage. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, starting with the desk, my No Way Home display with that wicked brick display case fit really nicely into this little nook here, and I'm hoping to maybe put a purple light above that so it's not quite so dark. Then on top of my desk, I've got the new overpriced Marvel logo set with a lineup of a bunch of the original Marvel minifigs on top, and then behind that I've got a few of my latest builds from the channel. Got Galactus and Thanos there, and the LEGO employee exclusive Nutcracker. I've also got the Disney 100 camera, the Comic-Con exclusive Thanos' throne set, and the Avengers Tower gift with purchase from a bunch of years ago. And the last few things on here are my brick-built glasses and desk toys, my sig fig, and a life-size LEGO mug. So like I said, pretty cluttered, but I really wanted to fit as much of my stuff here as I could. But moving on to one of the display shelves I brought with me, I was able to fit a bunch of my favorite sets. And going from the bottom up, we've got the LEGO Ideas Jaws set, and I put my custom Truman Show build behind it, which I think works really well as a backdrop. Then on the next shelf up, I've got some Jurassic Park stuff with a T-Rex breakout set up front and my custom gate behind that. And on the sides, I've got that awesome raptor egg and Barbasol can / embryo container, and both of those are custom designs from Bricker Builds. And I haven't reviewed either of those for the channel yet, but I have looked at a couple other Bricker Builds products here, and I'm a really big fan of their stuff, so definitely check them out when you get the chance. But anyways, on this next shelf, I've got my Indiana Jones display that I did a video on last year. So on this side is the Race for the Stolen Treasure set from the original wave of indie sets, and over here is the newer Temple of the Golden Idol. And next up, I've got what might be my favorite set to date, and that is the Stranger Things Upside Down set. I especially love this shelf because I was able to fit the original box with that amazing art, and I built a couple of pedestals to raise the set itself so that it's on the same level as the box art, which just works perfectly as the backdrop there. I also got the Stranger Things journal that looks like a VHS tape, and that was a LEGO Insiders reward available on the website a while back. And the last thing on this shelf is this little Castle Buyers, which was a LEGO store takeaway build. This one actually isn't from the LEGO store, but I was able to find instructions and a custom sticker sheet online. It's a pretty fun little build, and I definitely recommend making it for yourself if you're a fan of the show. And this next shelf has a couple of my Harry Potter sets with the newest Hagrid's Hut on this side and the microscale Hogwarts Castle on the other. And to finish off this part of my room, I topped this shelving unit off with some Christmas stuff because I love the holiday themed sets. So I've got Santa's Workshop from the creator theme over here, then the Santa's Sleigh set, which I had to buy 2 of in order to expand it to have 8 reindeer. And the last thing up here is my custom tree build, which I did a community post for this past Christmas. So moving on to another shelving unit, this one should be a little quicker since it's half as tall. And again, starting on the bottom shelf, I've got 2 more LEGO Ideas sets down here with the Office and the Typewriter set. And speaking of LEGO Ideas, on this next shelf is my Rocky 50th Anniversary project, which you can check out the video for here and support using the link in the description. Also on the shelf is a mock from another favorite movie of mine with the island from Castaway, and in the middle is the plane from the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase set, but I added a custom minifigure in there to represent Shikishima from one of my more recent favorites, Godzilla -1. Then going up to the next shelf, I've got some Batman stuff on the right and Spider-Man stuff on the left, and taking a closer look at the Batman side, I have the Batmobile from the Batman and the Batwing from the Flash with Michael Keaton's Batman figure and Supergirl flying up there. Then I've got the Tumbler and my custom Batarang back there, obviously both from the Dark Knight movies. And for my Spidey stuff, I've got the Tanker Truck Takedown set from Civil War, where we got our first MCU Spider-Man minifig. Then there's my custom drone from Homecoming and Green Goblin's Pumpkin Bomb with my No Way Home apartment build in the back. And on top of these shelves, I added the Avengers Tower and Daily Bugle and posed a ton of minifigures in action all around them. And I might do a deeper dive on all those in a separate video, so let me know if that would interest you at all. But to finish off all my LEGO displays here, on my nightstand is the Spider-Man bust, which is yet another design from Bricker Builds. And in front of that, I've got my fake Comic-Con Amazing Spider-Man 2 minifigure. One other section I wanted to share with you guys is my minifigure parts storage. So all my non-minifig parts are tucked away in bins under my bed, but my minifig parts are separated into these 6 drawers here. And the way I personally sorted them was by hair and headgear, heads, bodywear, so like capes and armor, torsos, legs, and accessories. And I really should have done this a long time ago since custom minifigs are kind of my thing, so it's good to have all those finally sorted out and should make the process a lot easier. Then under that, I've got my entire minifigure collection in these official LEGO display cases. And these are really cool because they can stack on top of each other, and I used to have them displayed across my shelves at my old place, but this is actually a great solution to save some space for now, and it's kind of fun to have sort of a minifig library like this. Anyways, then I've got a whole other shelving unit in this corner by my desk with more collectibles like some Funko and movie prop replicas, stuff like that. And because it isn't LEGO, I figured I wouldn't get into too much detail with it, but let me know if you would want to see more videos with this sort of stuff, and maybe I'll get into it at some point. Alright, and there you have it guys, just a quick tour of my new setup. And I know that was a lot, so if there's anything I covered that you'd like to see more in depth, chances are I probably already have a video for it up on the channel. But if not, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I'll try to make a video for it sometime in the near future. And I'll probably do a similar tour video when I'm back in my own space and have the rest of my collection with me, because this is really just the tip of the iceberg, which is It's insane to think about. Also, next weekend, I should hopefully be back to more regular content with some Fantastic Four customs based on that new trailer, so be sure to stick around for that. But that'll do it for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Actually, if you're still watching, I have a project over on LEGO Ideas celebrating the upcoming 50th anniversary of Rocky, and it could become an official LEGO set if it can gather enough support. So please use the links in the description below to check out the full video and to show your support over on the LEGO Ideas website, and I'd really appreciate it. But wait! If you're also a nerd and you want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on my socials, Instagram and TikTok @BuildingUpBricks, and as always, keep building up.